What we learned this week? We learned many things, for example, movie genres, adjectives to describe movies. We also had a review of the present perfect, and we also learned how to use would like and would rather. Now we have the vocabulary, movie genres. To talk about movie genres, we can take the following sentence as guide and example. What do you think of watching an action movie, a horror film, a science fiction film, an animated film, a comedy, a drama? What do you think of watching a documentary, a musical, a fantasy film, a 3D film, and a silent film?
Last week we studied about the adjectives to describe movies. Okay, these are boring, not interesting, funny, something that makes you laugh, romantic, about love and romance, violent, bloody, with a lot of fighting and killing, exciting, quite exciting, and action, scary, with much suspense and scares.
The present perfect for and since. Use for and since to describe periods of time that began in the past. Use for to describe a length of time. Use since with a specific time or date in the past. For example, how long have you been here? I've been here for 5 minutes. That is a length of time. I've been here for many years. That is another length of time. I've been here since 6 o'clock. That is a specific time in the past. With ordinals and superlatives. Example, this is the second time I've seen Titanic. It's the best movie I ever seen.
The present perfect has other uses with other words, such as always, lately, recently, just, still, and so far. We can use the present perfect with always when the action is repeated every day as a routine. For example, the first one, I have always been faithful to you. And the second one says, I've always acted like a villain. With some sentences, we can use lately or recently to talk or ask about something. Like for example, the first one, I have recently learned new French words. And the second one, where have you been lately? We can use the present perfect with just to talk about an action that happened recently. Like for example, the first said, I have just eaten. Maria has just called her mother. And the last one says, have you seen Maria? She has just left. And finally, with these other uses, we can use it with still and so far. Actually, they are used just in questions or to answer that questions. Like for example, you still haven't seen The Lion King? I've seen it once so far, because I can see how Mufasa dies again.
Okay. This week we are also studying some ways to give explanation for being late. Some of the most common examples are: I missed the train. I couldn't get the bus. I got stuck in traffic by an accident.
Hello! Here we are going to learn ways to express wants and preference. We can express ourselves more politely using would like. So we have to use the subject plus like plus an indefinite, and that is 2 plus the base form of the verb plus the complement. And we have an example. I'd like a cup of coffee. And to make question, we use who plus subject plus like plus an indefinite verb plus complement, and don't forget it, the question mark. And the next that we have is an example. Would I like to go to dinner? Would I like to go to dinner? And also we can use would rather to express or ask for about a preference between 2 or more activities. The next is the structure, and it says we have good plus subject plus rather plus the base form of the verb plus complement plus question mark. And continue with an example. Would your siblings rather eat pizza or a hamburger? And we have the answer. They would rather eat pizza. Remember, you had to choose one option. To express a negative preference, we use the subject plus the rather not plus the base form of the verb plus the complement. And we have an example. She would rather not dance tonight. And finally, to answer yes or no questions, we have, would you like to eat some cake? We can answer yes, I could, or no, I couldn't. And for other questions, could you rather watch TV? We can answer no, he rather not, or yes,